AITA for inviting someone to my friend's engagement party knowing it might cause drama. I, 23F, have been friends with Jeanette, 20F, for 4 years now, and Jeanette is engaged to Jake, 23M. She's kind, funny, and has always been a supportive friend to me. However, I've never liked her fiancé, Jake, 23M. Jake and I have never gotten along. I felt like he wasn't a good match for her. He's the type to make rude jokes, flirt too openly, and has a horrible ego. Although I've tried to tell Jeanette gently that her finance was not the best, I didn't have any concrete reasons he was an asshole, just my intuition, so I kept most of my thoughts to myself for a while because Jeanette was so happy with him. I'd assumed they might break up eventually. When they announced their engagement, I was happy for her, but deep down I felt like it was a mistake. Last weekend was their engagement party at their apartment, and I have to admit I went into it feeling petty. I invited a good friend of mine, Clara, who Jake had once hit on before he and Jeanette got serious. I didn't have a plan to trap him per se, but I wasn't exactly being innocent either because I knew in my gut that Jake would do something. Neither Clara nor Jeanette was aware of this. Sure enough, Jake gravitated toward Clara almost immediately. Clara told me he'd been flirting heavily and even suggested they sneak off together. I told Clara it was up to her what to do, and Clara decided to approach Jeanette directly and tell her everything. However, Clara told Jeanette AT the party. Jeanette stayed calm and asked Clara to lead Jake to their bedroom, where she waited. Jake took the bait, and Jeanette caught him in the act, and it was impossible for him to argue that he had pure intentions. It was a whole mess. Jeanette threw Jake out, and the party ended in tears and chaos. Now, Jeanette is depressed and furious. As of now, she hasn't suspected that I brought Clara to the party on purpose as she's dealing with the fallout, and I haven't had the guts to admit that I brought Clara on purpose. I feel awful for how it all unfolded, but I feel like Jeanette deserved to find out before she committed to him. That being said, I can't deny that I went into the situation knowing it might blow up. AITA?